1,000 years of growth, if not hundreds. So we'll try not to touch any of that today. Yeah. We have in our cave at all times, and the fact that we do have water flowing through our cave and dripping from the ceiling every once in a while. The grate here is pretty slick, so watch your step. I'm wearing steel-toe hiker as well. It also shows you the reason why we gave it the nickname Cave Bacon. It looks more like bacon than this. This is the formation can keep getting bigger over the years as water flows over and constantly depositing minerals in the spots where they're growing at. Alright, so here we have a lot of flowstone. Kind of looks like a bunch of grooved up stalactites, so this is a different way. I'll point that out as we come to it. We don't know where this one really leads to. We haven't explored too far down this passageway yet to really tell you. We do plan on mapping it out eventually in the future. Some of the other blue lights along the way, I do know what's back behind those, and I'll let you know once we come to them. Get to this point. When we came upon this point, we took a picture of these bones and ears. So once we found the tooth samples, we first came to this cavern and started exploring some of the fossils and some of the mythical creatures you may have heard about in some stories. And she's laid an egg for it, egg on top of it for us. Let's start watching it on that. Today. The stairs. Right before I put you guys in the movie room, if you guys are interested in what it looks like, it kind of looks like a pretty big ferret or a pretty big weasel. Mm-hmm. Right here, they're mostly root eaters. That's what their main source of food was, and those sharp teeth in the back were made for chewing up and consuming those roots. Mm-hmm. And as you guys take a look at that, you know, our railings and stuff, as some of the paint is starting to come off. Oh. Employee, she was helping them to get her degree in paleontology for college. You may notice the pottery tools and the toothbrush right here, and the reason for that is when most people think of fossils, they think of something hard as a rock, but not as we come across them. So I like calling this place over here Crawfish Alley. The cave crawfish does not have any eyes or eye sockets. It's used in the cavefish from every different region of the world with different species. There's Indiana cavefish, and I believe there's Colorado cavefish because it's really kind of something going. Black bear today. That may not seem like much of a difference, but that's much more up there than it is down here. Those are most of the cave crawfish, not crawfish. The ceiling does get as low as the railings on the boat. Oh yeah. So we have it kind of put back there right underneath us. I was a little sad to figure that out. My zip lining down from the man-made entrance. My road. Make sure your eyes are body parts hanging outside the toilet. The water at the dock is 5 to 7 feet. Third bear bed on the tour. We have 2 on the water, and the last bear bed I saved for on the way back up. Right here, watch you guys' heads right here.
Mel,
yeah.
Dip down low.
Yeah.
It's best to duck your head lower than you think you have to.
If the ceiling catches you, you're going to be in bed way.
Trust me, cave kisses are lucky cave to touch I think my first week working here, we were working on the boats here. We were rewiring them, so I had to keep running up and grabbing tools from the maintenance room. Yeah. And right there where Chirp Ball Alley is, I'm pretty sure I hit my head like 4 or 5 times in the same spot.
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah, if you smack your head in a cave, you know you've been smacked.
Right here is another low-hanging ceiling. So watch you guys' heads on that. There's also a low-hanging rock. I'll try my best to miss that if I can. Watch your head there. I really take a chisel and a hammer to that, but they really don't. I don't see why they wouldn't. That's the reason why I'll save part of my tour for on the way. We can talk about a few things along the way so we can stop and take a breather. There's already quite a bit of stairs that kind of just go up at once. Yeah. And it may seem like it's a pretty long tour. It's pretty not. I don't think it really is. I think I can get to the dock there and back up in about 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Just walking here a month ago, changing the light railing. It does get very shallow through here. So that's the reason why I'm turn around right here. If you want to go further past that way, you have to take a kayak. You want to use the bigger ones for because they are in the water. You do have to kind of reach over and grab them. If you're in your kayak, you will flip. It kind of made that mistake one day, but I didn't flip. I was kind of hanging on the mud bank there, just about to. I just was able to get back over to the boats and just change the light from there. That green light is actually supposed to be a blue light, a continuation of the cave. 4 or 5 hours from kind of around 3 or 4 hours from this point, you will get to our natural entrance. Some of the blue lights we have come in are green for some reason, just some kind of chemical reaction. Even though the box says blue and the film over it, like a thin layer over it, is blue as well. Just some reason it's green, so we don't waste them. We just throw them back here. Does anyone have a problem with me turning on that means we can, because we got our license and stuff, that means we can cave entrance on your property. As long as you own the land, you are allowed to go into that cave system. So that means if one of the farmers have a cave system or like a cave entrance on their land, that means they can pop up anywhere in one of the random entrances, one of the passageways we have. And we aren't allowed to have people over like the railing or whatever. Just say if someone popped up, we really couldn't do anything about it because it's not ours. We're only able to do tours and make money kind of doing this. But we only own the land on up top and the entrance. We do not own the whole cave system. Slow this time. Right there.
Like that. That's so long.